Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Just one correction. I am not. My task is simply introduce our guest speaker this morning. Our guest speaker is no stranger to you. He is a former minister of youth sport. Very youthful person. He's a member of the Central Executive of the PDP, the Progressive Party.
Thank you very much for that warm introduction, Madam Chairperson, guests, friends all. I'm indeed heartened to be here with you this morning, and I'm pleasantly surprised to see so many of you here. And I want first of all to congratulate the organizers, both locally and globally. Understand that there are persons among our midst who, in their own way over their lifetime, would have contributed to building our community. Those persons would have worked for many years in their own way, sacrificing to make sure that our community are stronger. And when they work to build the community, they're also working to build the region and our country as a whole. And when you look around, some of the seniors that are here, for many years, the things that they would have done, sometimes we take those things for granted, but really, these little building blocks are what help our country to progress and to be where it is. So I think to show our appreciation for what the seniors would have sacrificed and done for all of us, let us give them all a big round of applause. You know, one of the things that my grandmother used to tell me, she was not a very highly educated woman, and she didn't have a chance to go to school. But you know what? The values that she imparted in our children and they imparted in the grandchildren is those values that help us to make progress. So the seniors who are here, I'm sure you would have wanted your children to live a better life than you would have lived. You would have sacrificed, you would have given up so much to ensure that they get a better education, that they're able to get different things that you did not enjoy. And so you sacrificed to make sure that the next generation was a little bit better off. And because of those sacrifices, and many times it go unappreciated, because of those sacrifices, we have seen little and little progress, and today we are all better. So I really, you know, this event that we are having here is perhaps a little token of a way that the community is saying, you know, we appreciate what you have done. We appreciate the little things that you would have done to make this community better. And while it's not a big gesture, it is a little appreciation to say thank you for all those years of sacrifice. So again, I think you deserve a big round of applause for that. And then what I like about this audience is that, you know, it's not only the seniors, but we just now saw a dance from a beautiful young lady, very talented. And what that is telling us is that we are also nurturing values. When I came in, I was hearing a beautiful, able to appreciate the messages that are coming out from that, because we grew up in that tradition. If we don't keep our tradition alive, if we don't keep our music alive, if we don't keep our dancing and all the other cultural things that goes with us as a people, then we'll be losing something that is very valuable to us. Our ancestors came here in 1838. And from 1838 to now, we have still kept true to those values. And we have kept true to those values because we are able to pass it on from one generation to another one. And the other generation that we pass it on, they would keep that tradition alive. And that is how we keep our culture, because when we have our culture, we have an identity. And that is what is also beautiful about what we are witnessing. And again, sometimes we take these things for granted. So on an occasion like this, when it's Christmas time and we want to celebrate this season of goodwill, there are many, many things that we can ponder on, good things that are happening in our community, good people that make a difference in our lives, and we should celebrate those people, because in every community we have great people like those that you have in your community, and we should really celebrate them. We shouldn't wait until there's a sad occasion to then remember them. We should celebrate them while we have a chance to do so, and reminisce and talk about all the good things that they have done. One of the things that I keep saying to people, there are so many nice stories in every community, but you know what? Because we don't document them, we don't know about them. And in every community you got all these beautiful stories. Maybe the teachers among us, one of the things that they can help us to do is to document those stories so that we can be an inspiration to other people, how they see you living, what you're doing, all the good things that you've been able to accomplish and so forth, this self-sacrifice and all of that. These are inspirational stories for all of us. So maybe the teachers among us, that is one thing that we can think about. But I want to say to you that I'm really heartened to be here, and I wish all of you a Merry Christmas. And while there might be challenges in our country, I know together, as we work together, as we work as a community, as a team, there's no challenge that is put before us that we cannot overcome. And I am a strong believer in that. I have great optimism, but I have even greater optimism in people coming together to overcome challenges. And I'm sure as we move forward in the new year, whatever challenges life might throw at us, it is not going to be enough, because we will always be able to overwhelm it once we work as a team and as a community. Once again, thank you very much to the organizers. You have done a brilliant job, and I am really heartened to be here with you once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Frank Anthony, for that very informative speech. So on behalf of the organizing committee and the members of the CANAL No.2 community, we'd like to thank you very much for gracing this occasion.